Every night, after you turn off the lights and lie down to rest, something extraordinary happens inside your brain. Or at least, it should. If you're over 60, there's a critical cleanup process that your brain relies on to stay sharp, functional, and alive. And if that process is disrupted, your brain doesn't just feel foggy the next day. It slowly starts to rot from the inside. That's not an exaggeration. That's science. You see, your brain is like a busy office during the day, processing thoughts, memories, emotions, and commands for your entire body. But all of that activity creates waste. And just like any functioning system, that waste has to be removed. Unlike the rest of your body, your brain doesn't have a traditional lymphatic system to carry toxins away. Instead, it relies on something called the glymphatic system, a specialized network that activates only during deep sleep. Think of the glymphatic system as your brain's nighttime janitor. It opens the floodgates, flushes out toxins like beta amyloid and tau proteins, the same toxic buildups found in Alzheimer's and dementia, and clears out dead cells and inflammation-causing molecules. But here's the frightening truth. After age 60, this cleaning process becomes weaker, slower, and less reliable unless you take action. And if you don't, that fear you've quietly carried, the fear of cognitive decline, losing your memory, becoming a burden on your family, or even dying before your time, starts creeping closer. Many seniors fear dying in their sleep, but what they don't realize is that how they sleep may be what's slowly leading them there. You may already be seeing the signs, waking up tired even after 8 hours, forgetting names or appointments more often, feeling foggy, irritable, or confused in the morning, trouble making decisions or staying focused. These aren't just signs of normal aging. They are your brain asking for help. But the good news is, there's a way to support your brain's natural cleaning process while you sleep. It's simple, science-backed, and doesn't require expensive pills or risky treatments. It's a 5-step night routine designed specifically for people over 60 who want to protect their minds, restore mental clarity, and give their brain the cleaning it desperately needs. In this series, you'll learn the critical pre-sleep breathing habit that turns on glymphatic flow, the one sleep position that dramatically improves toxin drainage, how timing your last meal affects brain pressure and sleep depth, the natural compound seniors can take to boost brain fluid circulation, and the exact 15-minute ritual that rewires your nervous system to unlock deep, healing rest. You may think of your nighttime as passive. You close your eyes and wait for morning. But tonight, you'll start thinking differently. You'll realize that your brain is either healing or decaying while you sleep, and the difference lies in what you do in the hour before bed. So if you've ever feared losing control of your mind, if you've watched someone close to you fade into confusion, if you've ever whispered, "I hope that never happens to me," this is your moment to act. Most people think sleep begins when you close your eyes. But the truth is, restful, healing sleep begins with your breath. And if you're over 60, the way you breathe in the final hour before bed can either prepare your brain for deep cleansing or leave it cluttered with toxic waste. Let's be clear. Shallow, rapid breathing at night is like locking the door on your brain's janitor. Slow, intentional breathing, that's the key that opens the gate. Here's why. Your brain's cleaning crew, the glymphatic system, doesn't work well under stress. And one of the biggest triggers for stress in seniors is shallow chest breathing. It keeps your body in a low-level fight or flight mode. Your blood vessels stay slightly constricted, your heart rate stays elevated, and your brain shifts into survival, not restoration. That's why seniors who fall asleep anxious, distracted, or overwhelmed often wake up exhausted. Their brains didn't get a chance to detox, reset, or restore. And over time, this pattern increases the buildup of amyloid plaques, chronic inflammation, and reduced mental sharpness. The solution? A 3-minute nightly breathing routine called 4-7-8 cleansing breath. This simple method not only calms the nervous system, but also enhances cerebrospinal fluid circulation, an essential part of washing the brain clean while you sleep. Here's how to do it. Sit at the edge of your bed or lie flat with good neck support. Inhale quietly through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold your breath for 7 seconds. This helps expand blood vessels and oxygenate your brain. Exhale slowly through your mouth for 8 seconds, making a soft whoosh sound. Repeat this for 4 to 6 cycles, about 3 to 4 minutes total. What happens next is powerful. Your vagus nerve becomes activated, signaling your body to slow down, drop blood pressure, and enter parasympathetic mode, rest and repair. Your heart rate steadies, your thoughts begin to quiet, and most importantly, your glymphatic system switches on. In a 2020 study published in Frontiers in Psychology, seniors who practiced mindful breathing exercises before bed reported a significant improvement in sleep quality, mental clarity, and emotional stability within 30 days. This isn't a fad. It's a gentle, time-tested tool you carry with you wherever you go. This breathing method is especially useful if you have trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. You often wake up with racing thoughts or tightness in your chest. You fear not waking up due to heart or breathing issues. You've experienced brain fog or forgetfulness recently. You're not powerless to aging. You're not at the mercy of your thoughts. You're in control. And that control starts with the breath, the bridge between your mind and body. Make this breathing routine a non-negotiable part of your night. Treat it like brushing your teeth. You're not just relaxing. You're activating a system designed by nature to wash away the mental waste of the day and protect your brain for tomorrow. Most seniors know that what you eat affects your heart, blood sugar, and digestion. But few realize that what you eat and when you eat it also affects how clean your brain stays during sleep. And if you've been waking up foggy, tired, or just not quite yourself, your dinner routine may be to blame. Here's the science. When you eat a heavy meal, especially late at night, your digestive system stays active long after you fall asleep. That means your body is busy processing food instead of doing what it's supposed to during sleep, repairing tissues, reducing inflammation, and flushing toxins from your brain. The glymphatic system, the brain's cleansing process, is most active during slow-wave sleep, the deepest, most restorative phase. But deep sleep is harder to reach if your stomach is still churning. And if your blood sugar spikes from a late or high-carb meal, your insulin levels rise. Your cortisol may stay elevated, and your body remains in a low-grade alert state. That's how a simple dinner choice can disrupt your entire brain's cleaning crew. Now let's talk about timing. Eating dinner less than 2 hours before bed is one of the worst habits for brain detox after 60. That's because the body needs at least 3 to 4 hours to begin digesting food before it can fully shift into deep, restorative sleep mode. Seniors with slower metabolism or digestive issues may need even longer. Another issue is the type of food. Fatty meats, fried foods, dairy-heavy dishes, and sugary desserts all lead to delayed gastric emptying. That means more time in digestion and less time in glymphatic activation. Even healthy foods, like beans or cruciferous vegetables, can cause gas and bloating when eaten too late, disrupting comfort and sleep quality. So what should you do instead? Eat your last full meal 4 hours before bed. For example, if you sleep at 10 p.m., aim to eat dinner by 6 p.m. Keep it light and anti-inflammatory. Think baked salmon with steamed greens, lentil soup, or grilled chicken with roasted sweet potato. Avoid sugar and alcohol at night. They spike insulin, dehydrate the body, and impair REM and deep sleep cycles. Stay hydrated, but stop drinking 90 minutes before bed to prevent midnight bathroom trips. If you need a snack later, opt for a spoon of almond butter, a handful of walnuts, or a few slices of avocado, foods that stabilize blood sugar without overloading digestion. There's also a mental benefit to this change. When you stop eating early, your body naturally begins to wind down. You feel lighter, calmer, and more in sync with your natural circadian rhythm. Over time, this creates a powerful sleep signal that helps your brain enter deeper states more easily and stay there longer. Many seniors tell themselves, "I've always eaten late and been fine." But aging changes everything. Your body isn't processing food the way it did at 40. And if you're noticing more memory slips, mood swings, or exhaustion, it may not be aging. It might be your dinner. I once worked with a 68-year-old man who was struggling with forgetfulness and poor sleep. He was convinced something was wrong with his brain. But the only change we made? We moved his dinner from 8:30 p.m. to 6 o'clock p.m. and cut out his nightly glass of wine. Within 2 weeks, he was sleeping better. Within a month, he was sharper, calmer, and more energized. Your brain is precious. It carries your memories, your identity, your joy. Don't let your evening plate steal what your mind needs most: rest and renewal. The natural compound that helps your brain drain toxins while you sleep. Imagine if there was a simple natural compound that could help your brain wash away waste, reduce inflammation, improve memory, and support better sleep, without the side effects of prescription drugs. Now, imagine if you could add it to your night routine in less than 30 seconds. Sounds too good to be true? For seniors over 60, it's not. Meet magnesium, an essential mineral that plays a critical role in how your brain cleans itself every night. While magnesium is often promoted for relaxation, most people don't realize it's also vital for the glymphatic system, the brain's nighttime cleansing network. It helps regulate the flow of cerebrospinal fluid, calms overactive neurons, reduces nighttime cortisol, the stress hormone, and improves the quality of deep sleep, the exact stage when your brain performs most of its detoxing. Here's the catch: 80% of adults over 60 are deficient in magnesium, according to multiple studies. Years of poor diet, prescription medications like diuretics and acid blockers, and reduced kidney function all deplete this mineral from the body. That means most seniors are going to bed with less fuel for their brain's cleanup crew. And they don't even know it. Magnesium deficiency doesn't just show up as muscle cramps or constipation. It's linked to poor sleep quality and frequent waking, anxiety, irritability, or racing thoughts at night, brain fog and poor focus during the day, increased risk of Alzheimer's and cognitive decline, elevated inflammation markers that damage neurons. If you're serious about helping your brain clean itself at night, adding magnesium to your evening routine may be one of the smartest steps you can take. But not all magnesium is created equal. Here's what seniors need to know. Avoid cheap forms like magnesium oxide or sulfate. They're poorly absorbed and often cause stomach upset. Choose magnesium glycinate or magnesium threonate. Glycinate is best for calming the nervous system, while threonate crosses the blood-brain barrier and supports memory and cognitive function. Start low and go slow. Begin with 100 to 200 milligrams at night with water. Increase gradually if needed, based on how your body responds. Avoid combining it with high calcium foods or supplements. Calcium can interfere with magnesium absorption. Want to go one step further? Combine magnesium with other glymphatic supporting nutrients like L-theanine from green tea, melatonin under doctor guidance, or turmeric, which reduces neuroinflammation. These work synergistically to help your brain enter a deeper state of restoration and repair. Many seniors who try magnesium report that their mind feels quieter at night, their dreams become more vivid, and their mornings are more refreshed. That's not a coincidence. That's a clean brain at work. Just last year, a 72-year-old woman who followed this exact protocol told me, "For the first time in 10 years, I wake up with energy, and I'm not afraid of forgetting things anymore." You don't need expensive nootropics. You don't need fancy sleep gadgets. You just need to give your body the nutrients it used to get naturally, before aging, stress, and modern life stripped them away. Take your magnesium 30 to 60 minutes before bed, right after your breathing practice, and well before your final meal. Make it part of your ritual, just like brushing your teeth or dimming the lights. You're not just helping yourself sleep better, you're helping your brain reset, heal, and fight the decline that so many people wrongly accept as just old age. The final 15-minute ritual that rewires your brain for deep, detoxifying sleep. You've made it to the final step of your brain-cleaning night routine, and this may be the most powerful one yet. If you've ever gone to bed with your heart racing, your mind spinning, or a tight feeling in your chest, you know how hard it is to fall asleep, let alone reach the deep, healing stage your brain desperately needs. But what if there was a short 15-minute practice that could rewire your nervous system, calm your thoughts, and unlock deeper sleep than you've had in years? Enter the parasympathetic wind-down ritual. It's not meditation, it's not yoga, it's not prayer, though spiritual practices can be part of it. It's a simple, senior-friendly combination of touch, movement, and stillness that flips the switch from fight or flight to rest and repair. In other words, it puts your brain and body in the ideal state for glymphatic flow to begin. Here's why it matters. Most seniors unknowingly spend their evenings in sympathetic overdrive. News, screens, family drama, financial stress, all of it keeps your nervous system locked in alert mode. And when you go to bed like that, but when you engage in slow, intentional winding down, you trigger your vagus nerve, the master controller of rest, digestion, and healing. That one nerve can change everything. Here's your 15-minute ritual, step by step. Warm compress or foot soak, 5 minutes. Heat dilates blood vessels, relaxes muscles, and calms the heart. A warm washcloth on your face or neck, or even soaking your feet in warm water, tells your brain it's time to shut down. Slow, rhythmic self-massage, 3 minutes. Using your hands or a soft brush, gently stroke your arms, neck, shoulders, or lower legs. This stimulates the lymph system, lowers cortisol, and connects you to your body. Gratitude or journaling practice, 3 minutes. Write down 3 things you're thankful for, or 1 thing you want to release from your mind. Emotional clutter is just as toxic as physical waste. Clear it before bed. Stillness and breath, 4 minutes. Sit on the edge of your bed or lie down with the lights dimmed. Do 4 to 5 rounds of the 4-7-8 breathing you learned in part 2. With each exhale, imagine your thoughts washing away. That's it. 15 minutes. No gadgets, no prescriptions. Just you and your body doing what it was designed to do. Shift into healing mode. When seniors add this one step to their nightly routine, the effects are profound. Fewer midnight awakenings, deeper, more restful sleep, less anxiety and nighttime worry, sharper memory and mood the next day, a sense of calm that carries into the morning. And here's something beautiful. This ritual doesn't just clean your brain. It nurtures your soul. It brings you back to yourself at a time in life when everything feels rushed, uncertain, or fragile. This is a moment of peace you create for you. One 70-year-old viewer told us, "This routine saved my life. I no longer lie in bed fearing death. I rest knowing I'm giving my brain what it needs to keep me alive." Let that be your story too. So tonight, and every night going forward, remember, your sleep is not just a break from the day. It's a powerful act of self-preservation, a chance to give your brain the tools to clean, heal, and protect itself from the slow creep of decline. This 5-step night routine isn't magic, it's science. But when done with intention, it can feel magical. And for seniors who fear dying too soon, it can feel like hope. Here's your challenge. Try this full routine every night for 7 days. Just 7 nights. Track how you feel in the morning. Energy, clarity, calm. Then decide, Is this worth making permanent? Because if it helps you sleep better, think clearer, and live longer, it's not just a routine. It's a second chance.